My name is Grace. I never knew love could be sweet and painful at the same time. When I married Daniel, I thought my life was complete. He was calm, respectful, and gentle. He never raised his voice at me. He always held my hand when we crossed the road, even when there were no cars. People said we looked perfect together. On our wedding day, my mother whispered in my ear, "Give me grandchildren, my daughter." Daniel's mother hugged me and said, "You're welcome to our family. You will make my son a father." I smiled and said, "Amen." I believed it would happen quickly. I believed our home would be full of baby laughter. Years passed. Our house remained quiet. At first, I did not worry. I said, maybe next month. Then the next month came. Nothing. I started counting days with fear. I started reading things online. I started drinking ginger tea, bitter leaf water, and anything people said could help. I changed my diet. I prayed in the night when everyone slept. Neighbors started asking questions with smiling mouths and eyes that were not smiling. Grace, when will you bring a baby to play with ours? Grace, are you enjoying your marriage alone? Grace, try this herb. It worked for someone I know. My heart felt heavy. After the 3rd year, I could not attend naming ceremonies anymore. I would go with a gift, greet people, and run home to cry on my pillow. I tried to hide my tears from Daniel, but I could not hide the silence in my eyes. Daniel always told me, "Don't worry, God's time is best." He would pat my shoulder and hold me close. He was kind, yes, but sometimes his kindness felt like a wall, like a door he was closing gently between us and the truth.
I begged him, "Let us go to the hospital again. We had gone before."
But the doctor only said, "Relax. If keep trying," like I wanted us to try another hospital, do deeper tests. He said yes, then found excuses. Work was too much. Money was tight. He felt tired. Next week, he said. Next week became next month. Next month became next year. In the 5th year, my mother came to visit. She cooked soup, swept the house, and sat me down. "My daughter, are you sure everything is fine?" "Everything is fine, Mama," I said with a small smile. She looked at me for a long time and wiped my eyes with her wrapper. "You are my child. Your smile is weak." When she left, I stood by the door for a long time and watched the streetlights. I felt like my life was standing still like the night. One Sunday we went to church. The pastor preached about Hannah. He said, "Delay is not denial." I cried through the message. Daniel held my hand and squeezed it gently. After service, many women came to pray with me. They hugged me. They said God would do it soon. I nodded, but inside me, a small voice asked, "When?" I didn't know how to tell you. I did more tests alone. I prayed. I hoped the result would change. It didn't. I felt something tear inside my chest. My mind traveled back, every month of my crying. Every herb I drank, every prayer I prayed. Every time I blamed myself, he knew. He watched me carry pain that was not mine alone. He watched me say sorry for a crime I did not commit. 2 years? My voice was small. "You knew for 2 years?" He nodded, tears running down his face. "I was afraid, Grace. I didn't want to lose you. I didn't want you to see me as half a man. I thought if I kept hope alive, maybe something would change." I stood up slowly. I walked to the window and opened it. The cold air touched my face. I wanted the night to wash me clean. I wanted the wind to carry my anger away, but the anger refused to go. It sat in my chest, heavy and hot. "Do you know how many nights I begged God?" I said, still facing the window. "Do you know how many times I felt useless? Do you know how many names people called me in their hearts? Barren, empty, dry." I turned to him. "And you kept quiet?" He dropped to his knees. "I am sorry, Grace. I am sorry for your tears. I am sorry for my silence. I am sorry for my fear. Please don't leave me." That last sentence broke me. I loved this man. I did. But love was now sitting in a room full of secrets. I went to the bedroom and pulled out a small suitcase, not because I wanted to leave, but because I needed space to breathe. I put in 2 dresses and my toothbrush. My hands were shaking. Daniel stood at the door, helpless. "Where are you going?" he asked in a cracked voice. "I don't know," I said honestly. "Maybe my sister's place. Maybe I will just walk. I need air. I need to think." He leaned his head against the door frame and cried quietly. I almost went to him. I almost dropped the bag, but the pain in my chest held me back. As I stepped into the living room, my eyes fell on the small drawer by the TV. Something told me to open it. I don't know why. I pulled the handle. There it was, an old brown envelope. Hospital logo, folded edges. My heart started to beat fast. I did not want to look, but I could not stop my hand. I opened the envelope. Inside were test results with Daniel's name, dates from 2 years ago, words I did not fully understand, but I understood enough. The truth sat there in black and white. I closed the envelope and held it to my chest. I felt weak. I sat on the arm of the sofa and tried to breathe slowly. Then I heard a soft knock at the door. Daniel looked up, confused. We never had visitors this late. The knock came again, gentle, like a careful question. I wiped my face, walked to the door, and opened it. Michael stood there, Daniel's best friend since childhood. A man who knew our story, who ate at our table, who laughed with us on hard days. He carried a small food flask and a worried face. "Grace," he said quietly, eyes moving from my red eyes to the bag in my hand, then to Daniel behind me. I was passing and saw your light. Is everything okay?" I swallowed. My voice refused to come out. Daniel stepped forward, wiped his face quickly, and tried to smile. "Mike, it's late," he said. "Why are you here?" Michael hesitated, took a breath, and looked from my face to Daniel's again, as if he could smell the truth in the air. "I came to check on you," he said softly. "I had a strong feeling tonight." I stood there holding the brown envelope with shaking fingers. The wind outside grew louder. The house felt smaller. My heart pounded at the sound of Michael's gentle voice, too gentle for a night like this. I looked at Daniel. I looked at Michael. I looked at the bag in my hand, and then my phone buzzed in my pocket. One message from an unknown number. "Grace, we need to talk. It is important." I froze. The name under the number appeared. Dr. Felix, the same hospital on the envelope. My eyes met Daniel's. He knew I had seen the papers. He knew I had read the truth he hid. Michael stepped into the sitting room and closed the door softly behind him. The room went silent.